but they have a rail down at the bottom, and we're gonna make beautiful things with this. In fact, on the wall behind me, here is a fall wreath rail that she did. There is all kinds of fun things. I'm gonna show you around just a little bit after we make this. I thought maybe we could go on a little tour with my people since I'm mobile.
Right.
But yes, I know I'm on vacation, but I told Gary I can't be 4 hours away and not come see you.
Aww.
So Gary and I drove over from California this morning, and I'm visiting Carrie, and then I'm not gonna lie, we're probably gonna hit the Vegas Strip after we leave Gary's, go get some lunch, that kind of thing. But it is super fun. Hey, Diana from California, good to see you. So that I agree, she is awesome. We've known each other for several years now, and you know, it's just one of those friendships that you just...
4 years, I think.
Has it been 4? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, because it's 2022.
Girl. But we're gonna make, I am, and Carrie's gonna help a little bit, one of her wreath rails, and this actually comes in a kit. But I have to warn you, on both Carrie's page and Festive Creations, this kit is very limited. However, once the kit is gone, you can always get the rail, or if you want just the sign. She actually produces these in different ways. So if you just want the round sign or some other version of this particular print, you can go shopping on her website. For those on Festive Creations, I put the link in the comments. And if you use my link, I actually earn a couple of extra pennies. So don't forget that. You've got a link to Carrie's shop.
Well, let me talk about brand ambassador.
Yes.
So Stephanie is a Hot Mesh Mom brand ambassador, and what that means is you're going to see more of Stephanie on my page, more of Hot Mesh Mom products on her page. And the best part about that is Stephanie sells wreath supplies. So I think it's a perfect combination for both of us. She's going to be showing you product
and my supplies,
right, and putting kits together for you guys. I know you love kits and how we basically curate everything. So you're going to see more of that coming from Stephanie on Hot Mesh Mom.
Yes, Gary's here as well.
Say hi, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
And I'm going to let Gary, since the print is very small for me, Gary, on my phone.
I know, like I can really.
If you see any comments, you know, feel free to narrate.
Sure. Nancy is helping or watching on your page too. If you want
Nancy is, bless her heart.
Yeah, right. How about you?
You rock, girl.
She's double timing.
All right, so we're here to make a rail, but before we do that, I saw something hanging on Carrie's wall, and I'm like, where the did this come from?
Oh, you're so.
This is so, I love this. It caught my eye. So I'm going to show you all this. First, I'll show my folks at home. This is a window pane, and it is made, it's a rail. It's a wreath rail. It's made in like a window pane. She painted it red, but look at how stinking cute. She added fabric to the back.
It is.
And of course, it is that very trendy, you know, leopard print fabric. And she added some ties to the back along with some greenery and a bow. And how stinking fun. This is one of those things that doesn't necessarily go on a door. It can go in my office. It can go above my mantle, in my kitchen, in my bathroom.
You know what I just thought of? What if you took family pictures and put like for
inside? Yeah, like have this the frame around there and put your family picture in there.
That would be
I
cute.
love that. And okay, because we all crafters are thrifty, right?
Yes.
So guess what? She used a tablecloth. How many cuts can you get out of a tablecloth? That was ingenious. So the fabric that she used for this is actually from a tablecloth, or of course you can get it at Joann's or wherever you buy your fabric from. And if you're a seamstress, you probably have a closet full of fabric to begin with. Right. But how stinking cute, y'all! I love this. And maybe the colors too. Maybe the colors made it really pop. But she's like, oh, I forgot about that.
And it's easy, no mesh. So
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It is fun. All right, so let's make this one. It's a brand new kit here at Hot Mesh Mom. And I love the fact that they sublimated ribbon to match this kit. Is that not cool? So in this kit, you're gonna get the rail, you're gonna get a whole roll of mesh.
Yep.
And 4 ribbon tails for the 2.5 inch that matches this, 4 2.5 for ribbon tails, and then what'd you say, 4 yards? No, 2 yards, 48 inches.
48 inches, 48 inches, and then this is a yard.
All right.
We're gonna make a bow.
And you get the pipe cleaners,
And
ornaments, and some tubing. I don't see a link for the kit. Jennifer, actually, one of the girls can help you with that.
I'll
Yep. All right. So while Carrie's, Nancy, you got it? Maybe Nancy's doing it. Look, I love making these rails. So I understand from the professional over here. Look, I don't use this kind of roller very often.
I know.
Ever.
My other one is not sharp.
I actually am going to cut off a little bit of the end here because it's just a little frayed. We're going to start off with a fresh cut, and we're going to do some 30-inch strips. And we only need, for her wreath rail, we only need 5 of them. So that's what's cool, is this roll of mesh can make several wreath rails. If you use 30-inch strips, you should be able to make definitely more than 1 wreath rail. And 30-inch strips for this rail will be super full. It's going to be very voluptuous. There's a word you don't hear every day.
You know, it's funny watching you do that. I do it opposite. I pull my mesh the other way.
Do you? Well, I can tell that you do.
No, you can't.
Based on where this is at, and that's actually why I did it that way, is because I'm like,
Okay.
I've never really cut on something that's so, you know, this mat turns over, right?
I know. I think it might be the same way, or something's on the other side.
All right.
Stephanie, you can see I cut 30 inches and 20 inches. That's what this little marks are right
That's
there.
it a lot. You could turn your mat around. I mean, there's some, but it's okay. Hey, it works for you. It's your mat.
How much is the rail you're using?
What size is this rail, Carrie?
I think that's a full size, so it should be 25.
How about
18?
18? Or we go that direction.
Whatever's the biggest. No, this is a 20 inch.
It's a 20 inch.
So this is 25. So the best part about rails is we take the design and put it on the base for you, and it makes it easier. It's not a full piece like a wreath where you're using like 16 to 18 ties. I love only adding 5 ties. So if you're getting a kit, look at all this mesh that you have left over, and you're going to have more tubing for another project. So maybe you have not this design, you have another rail that is similar colors with this icy blue that you can make another project with.
Yeah, actually anything winter, that's great for winter. And I'm going to just talk about winter right now because we're all transitioning. I love the ice blue and red, and that's what that reminds me of, is that ice blue, this light blue mesh. All right, so for those at Festive Creations land, I'm just simply adding a twist tie. I'm adding 5 of them to this rail, and I'm just twisting it around there. And
I'm sorry.
No.
And I do want to say, if you've never seen a rail or if you've never worked with it, yes, the design comes with the rail. It's all attached. You don't have to do anything. We do that. It's all one piece. Now, I just did a live yesterday. If you have signs that you want to make into a rail, we also sell those pieces for you. So if you're looking around and you go, oh, I have this sign, I want it to be on a rail, then we help you do that as well. So we sell just the rail part, and we sell the design and the rail. Yep.
You've got so much versatility going on. So I moved Festive Creations so you could see more of what we're doing down here. You don't need to see my pretty face. You see it all the time, right? Nancy, bless your heart. Thank you so much for adding that. So with this 30-inch piece of mesh, we're just gonna curl in the ends
You want to
a little. That's all right, I'll be okay. And we're gonna do that on both ends. We're just gonna kind of curl them in. And if y'all know me at Festive Creations, this is also known as like a woodland ruffle or a cruffle, whatever you want to call it, but it makes a beautiful, nice full ruffle. And it has little curls on the end. And Hot Mesh Mom, folks, I always tell my followers, when you do that, it reduces the fraying on the mesh because now your raw edge is protected. And then of course, when you, after you make your ruffle, you can put a curl side up or down. I like it up, and I don't think it really matters where you start. But there is one little fun trick though to do every other one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And it's funny, I put mine down.
You put yours down?
And I don't know why. I just do.
See, that's the beauty of being creative. You can do however you want. Well, I thought for this little guy, it would be fun to have that whimsical curls kind of showing. Yeah. So it kind of depends on the look that I go with. I feel like I need to tighten that one up a little. That was me talking. So we're just gonna add all 5 pieces to our rail. How are you guys doing over at Festive Creations? Y'all are awesome. Y'all, so we are going to be working more together. You're going to be seeing a lot more of Carrie's products, because guess what? I get to go shopping while I'm here and pick out some things that I want to take. Or actually, she's going to ship them to my home.
No, I will ship them so they get there safely.
Yeah. Thanks for not trusting me. And
it's not you, it's them.
Yes. So I'm gonna skip the next twist tie, and I'm gonna go to this end. And I will tell you, you will thank me later because it will lay much smoother when you do the every other one and then go back and fill it in.
It really does.
Look at how.
And this is not thin at all. This is not a thin style. That's a different technique. This is gonna be nice and full.
Yes. Yes. Yep. Voluptuous is the word I use. I mean, come on, y'all. We haven't had that word. We need to start a new trend with voluptuous. We'll be fine with it. Y'all, I'm telling you what, if you're at Festive Creations, when we get done making this rail, we're actually going to take a little walkie tour and see a few more things while we're here at Hot Mesh Mom. Because she's got some really cool stuff. Look.
It could be like a kid in a candy store.
It is like a kid in the candy store. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. All right, so that is just the 3. So now I'm going to go back and put the one in between. Well, you guys made a great choice on your colors for this kit.
I love the red with the icy blue. It's just, it makes it pop. And it's not like the traditional red and green. It's just more wintry Christmas.
And that's what I like.
Well, you get snow too.
Yes, we get snow in Illinois a lot last year.
And it is pretty.
But it is pretty. But I like the fact that I could hang a snowman on my door at the beginning of winter and leave it up there until February or even later, depending on when I want to change out my front door decor. But I myself personally will do a winter and then I switch out to spring. I don't necessarily do one for every season or
And I normally do just because I made something and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to throw it out the door.
You got to show it off, right?
Like right now I have the blue welcome with sunflowers on. Just because I made it, and I haven't changed it out yet.
It is gorgeous. And is today the first day of fall?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
What's today?
Today's the
21st, yeah.
First day of fall.
Oh wow. It's definitely fall in Las Vegas. We don't have the heat like we did last
They
month.
were just waiting for Stephanie and Gary to come.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. There it
That
is
looks really pretty.
with just the mesh on it, y'all. Just the mesh.
And can you show like how
Absolutely.
thick it is? So
Yes.
look at how thick this is. So you see the flat bottom, right? Normally I'll with the camera there, I'll normally do like this. Okay, you can see how flat it is, and then what is it? About 5 inches. So if we go like this, you can see how flat it is. It comes out about 5 inches. So not for a storm door.
Okay. Whose genius decided to do this? That's awesome. I love.
Well, you saw that box.
I
Every
did.
time-
I
every time
did.
I open them, it goes in the box.
Yes, yes, yes. So we're going to actually add some of this flex tubing. I was going to find the starting point possibly. If not, you know what? I'll just untie it. I'm not scared.
I just cut it. And then I let it go and find the 2 ends.
All right. We'll just do that. Less time. Y'all, you just never know what we're going to do. All right. So about 20 inches, or did you?
I do 22.
You do 22? Okay, I like that. You're the expert. And since you get this whole bag of tubing with this kit, you could probably do 2 in each rail, couldn't you?
Yep.
Or in each twist tie?
So if you use tubing, see how this one is all kinky? See how, look, I have a black shirt. You can see how it's bent and it's all messed up. I take it and push it open on itself like this and kind of make that come unbent, so to speak. You can't totally get it apart, but when you have that flat, messed up piece, you can see how
it's
it's
started
hard now. It looks more like tubing than this right here. See how it's flat and pinched right there? You can tell that's where it was in the package. And I just take it and kind of push it open.
That does help. I like
It's
that.
mesh, so yeah, it does get squished and flattened. You just look, now it's not. So if you use tubing and you see that you get that little smash piece, you can kind of unsmash it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. So what do you think? Put the ribbon on first and
I
then
do the
add the
ribbon.
tubing?
Yep. I do ribbon, tails, and then the
Now in the kit, you get, what is this, 12-inch, 5 pieces of ribbon tails. They're all 12-inch. And the nice thing about that is you don't have leftovers to sitting around on the shelf going, oh, I'm going to use that for my next project. And, 6 months later.
oh, we got a whole shelf.
Yeah, we have a whole shelf of next projects.
So the problem.
Monique said good afternoon. She's new to the page. New to both your pages.
Hey,
Welcome.
Monique, welcome.
So the funny thing about using ribbon that's just hanging out, leftovers, is sometimes it sells out from where you buy it, and then if you use it, people want it and they can't
Somebody
get it.
wants it, yes.
So
There
it's
is 4.
hard to use some of that old stuff. I know we want to use it up, but it's like, ugh,
Oh,
sorry,
so
I can't get it.
you're going to get 4 pieces of the 12-inch in red and 4 in, I love the fact that they're sublimating. Guess what? Stephanie's going to go try sublimating ribbon when she
Yay.
gets home because it matches this sign perfect. I mean, it just pairs up with this sign perfect. So I'm just going to dovetail all 4 pieces.
Someone wanted your page.
Oh, absolutely. It's Festive Creations by Stephanie.com. And you never did sign up for an affiliate link, did you?
I don't know.
I don't think you did. Why not?
If I did, it's forgotten. I'll have to go in. I'm sure we did because we did something last year. Remember when I was doing the boxes? And
If I were at my computer where all my
It's all right.
passwords are stored.
exactly, I feel you. Don't ask me what a password is. Let me go get it on my laptop.
Yeah, thank goodness. Thank goodness for that. All right, so I just dovetailed the ends of the ribbon tails that come with this kit, and I'm gonna take the 2.5-inch ribbon, lay it down. Thank you so much. Look,
You're
she's
welcome.
handing that around.
Oh, no, I can't go home.
Layer on that red one right on top of the 2.5-inch. Just gonna kind of crease it where the center is, and then I'm going to pinch that together. And I also like to call it pleating. Sometimes people understand it better when I say pleat it. And we're gonna bring back our board.
Hi, Shelly. Girlfriend, I sent you a message. I need your address.
That's the one you were trying to get
Yes,
before we
I'm
went
like, I
live.
swear I had her address, but I was looking, I'm like, no, I don't have it. I'm sure you gave it to me. I tried to log into my email and my password wasn't saved, so I didn't have time to.
Again with the passwords.
Right? I was like, what do you mean? Enter my password. I don't know what my password is.
So, oh, Stephanie did not get that very even. Hold the phone. Let me fix that. And then we can also add some of the flex tubing right in there. Normally I do it all together, and then when I realized I hadn't added that
Okay,
yet.
I'm gonna ask Stephanie, do you have these boards in your shop? But no, those are actually.
All of these are actually made here at Hot Mesh Mom, which is where I'm at right now, outside of Las Vegas, Nevada. So if
You do have an affiliate link, right?
It should be on her.
Actually, I think it's pinned
Yeah, that affiliate
down at the
link.
bottom.
Yep, if you're watching on Stephanie's live, the link, shop her link. She gets credit for all the sales through her link, so shop her link. Hot Mesh Mom, we make the boards, and this kit is in our shop, but you can always get just the rail. Stephanie has a ton of wreath supplies that you can match up your own if you wanted to. But the boards come from Hot Mesh Mom, so if you're watching, make sure you shop her link.
I can probably put a link to it on my website too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when they go to my website and they want wreath rails, then you just click that link and it'll take them straight to you. So just know that if you order wreath rails, that they are shipped separately from Carrie here at Hot Mesh Mom.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, wreath supplies come from me in Illinois. But we are definitely working on a partnership and ambassador program to where I will be putting some things together for some of the rails that Carrie makes. Carrie and Richard he gets a little bit of credit.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
I wouldn't be where I'm at without my husband, my support.
I didn't need 5 of them, but oh well.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it's an extra one, just in case. I have a drawer for those. You
Right.
have a box for those.
All the leftover tubing, I usually never, unless it's like a tiny piece that I can't use for anything. If I have an extra piece, it goes in this box, and I like to say, okay, if you do anything where you like to mix colors, so this one here, if I had this white iridescent and red tubing, I'd probably go in the box, pull out my leftovers, and put together. Because you only need 4 ties, so this tubing goes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
So no, we won't throw this away. It'll go in the box. Save it for next time.
And you know what? When your kids need stuff for crafting at school or at church, there
Oh my
you
gosh. Amelia comes here and she's like, can I make something? Yes, she knows where she could go digging, and she'll bring out the most random things and just make something. Look at what I made. I'm like, oh, that is just fabulous. But she's creative, and she just, she'll glue things on, and yep, go for it.
That is awesome. I'm glad though.
See,
It's good.
okay, so right now, without a bow,
Yes.
if you had that 5th tie, that would look so
This
pretty.
would look great. If we added one more set of ribbon tails in the center, even without a bow, this looks amazing. And we're not even done yet,
Mm-mm.
because the kit actually comes with some little tiny ornaments that we're gonna add. And Carrie's gonna make a bow, and we're gonna put that right there in the center. And
Stephanie, Jennifer was asking, will you be doing more mystery boxes? She just found your page today and missed it.
Yes. It's random. It just depends.
Right?
Yeah.
Depends on what you accumulate.
Yes. What mystery I want to reveal.
It will happen.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we have at Festive Creations by Stephanie right now, we have a huge clearance sale going on. And that might be, just keep that in mind. That doesn't have an end date because it's basically, for those of you that don't know, at Festive Creations, Stephanie is acquiring a new space. So that means that, you know, those 2 rolls of ribbon sitting on the shelf, I don't want to have to move those. Let's get them out. Let's get this.
Everything must go.
Everything.
Is that what, like, move to the new warehouse?
Yeah. I haven't done
Yay.
an official move to the warehouse sale, but I'm trying to, and I've got new supplies coming in for Christmas, and you know we gotta make some room.
And that's just how it goes. You want to get the new stuff in. Let's clear out the
and you get to save, but you
old
know,
stuff.
if you, I do get people that every now and then will go, oh, I just bought something Halloween yesterday and it's on sale today. But it may have been sold out. It may not have been here yesterday when, you know, so it happens.
It happens. I mean, that happens in, like, when you're
Real
shopping at the store.
Yeah.
Do you do tutorials on how to use the rails?
Carrie
Yes.
does, and actually, you will be seeing a lot more rails at Festive Creations. So I will be going live on Carrie's page twice a month, doing one of a project with something that comes from Hot Mesh Mom. Absolutely, and there's tutorials in the past.
Oh yeah, on my page, I show you how to use all of our stuff. So if you search any of my videos, you're gonna learn something new. Okay,
That's for
so I take off the ends. I'm gonna let you glue while I
Yes.
make the bow. Don't burn yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks, Mom.
It's a thing here
Yeah.
at my table that we always burn ourselves. So let me show you. There's only
Clip that off.
4. So
Yeah.
what I do is I will clip to the side so I don't clip it, and then if this is too long, I just trim it down if you don't want it out that far. You could use ornaments, or if you have the glitter balls that are made out of styrofoam, you just glue and slide right on. But I take the end of the ornament off because this is the hole inside the ornament, and then this, you put the glue and it slides right over the end of the pipe cleaner.
So I'm trimming back the pipe cleaners, and I'm just trimming them back so that they're sticking up maybe about 1 inch. And I'm doing both because they're the smaller balls, ornaments.
It's gonna look so cute.
Yes.
And if you want to recreate this, if you look at the design, the Christmas tree has different color ornaments on there. If you wanted to go all out on this, get different colors and you can add more in there to create that, like, it almost looks like Christmas garland, like ball
Yeah, like
garland.
the purple and the yellow. You could pull all kinds of colors out of this palette right there. So I'm just adding a little bit of glue over the hole on the ornament.
Hi, Carol. Hi, Veronica. Carol says, OMG, Carrie and Stephanie. Yes, ma'am.
And then I'm just taking that and sliding it down right in the pipe cleaner up inside of the ornament. Yes, Gary.
No, I plugged my phone in and it went crazy.
So the bow, you're gonna get, if you want to get the kit or you want to recreate this, this is 48 inches. I like to do a 12-inch tail and then a 6-inch loop.
And I'm gonna move that out of the way so y'all can watch Carrie make her bow.
And this ribbon gets a little funky here. We just straighten it out. It's not a big deal.
That's why we use wired ribbon.
And this is, it has glitter on one side. So, want to make sure that's facing out.
That is a really pretty
It is.
ribbon.
It's got a nice pretty shimmer sheen to
And it goes perfect with this.
Oh, the
So
colors, yes.
you can make a hand bow. I'm gonna grab the bow maker over here to hold this. Look, I cleaned this. Look at all the glitter already. From this and the glitter.
We don't want to talk about it.
Right? Right? So there's that part. And then take the next one. Again, another 48 inches. So you're going to do a 12-inch tail. And then this is a 6-inch loop, which is 12 inches. When you bring it together, it's 6 inches. 6-inch loop. Another 12. This one is both red on both sides, so it doesn't matter. Put that in there. Making sure that's. I smell food.
I do too. I think it must be lunchtime.
Right. Fix that one a little bit. Now, I didn't have any 4-inch ribbon with this. I love using 4-inch ribbon on the bows. But we're not going to do that with this one. This one is only
Probably about 7/8 inch.
Yes. Yes, I don't have the roll in here. But it's only a yard. So 12-inch tail, and then what am I gonna do? What can I get? 6-inch?
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna do a little baby one. Just that. This is very floppy ribbon, so I didn't want to put too much. But
It is wired, but it's not very, or is it?
it is wired.
Yeah,
but
it's a really light wire.
yeah. It's
So the smaller
Not the
smaller
best.
bow is gonna look really awesome with that.
So if you want to make your own, use a bow maker. You can make a hand bow, and then put this together.
And I actually have these bow makers in my shop.
Oh, do you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
I sure do.
Let me fix this. It's not my favorite, but it comes out like this, and then we'll fluff it out. You want to attach it?
I would be happy to. Why don't I give you
So
the dangerous glue gun here?
So what I do on that 5th one, I always trim the pipe cleaner out.
Out of here, you take
I
that one out.
Yep, twist it. No, I clip it.
Yeah.
Leave a little nub. And
Okay.
then poke the pipe cleaners on the bow through the mesh down to the base, and then.
So
This is very cute.
It really is. So go down through the mesh. Don't push the mesh out of your way.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it'll cause a permanent separation and you'll have a gap. And of course, our goal is we don't necessarily want to see that rail, that curved rail when we're done. This will all camouflage it. It just looks so. Look, I don't know if y'all can see it from where I'm at, but it is gorgeous.
The red and the icy blue really come together.
They do. Now I see why you trim that off and you just kind of push that that one kind of down in there.
Yeah.
That makes, look, Stephanie's learning more too.
So if you had some 4-inch red ribbon, this would be perfect.
I don't want to get it super tight on there. It's sucked in there. Let me see if I like that.
Yeah, and just leave it.
I like I love the red and white stripe in here.
I think it because look at his little thing right here, and then on the.
Yeah, it really kind of draws it out of the sign itself.
And another thing I do is I kind of move this in a way that
so
it's.
that you can still see all of it.
Yep, it's away from the bow, and it's helping cover the base. Now this mesh really covered the base, but you're gonna spread the ribbon tails out, and normally what I do on these ones, I cut them. Or
yeah, I like to just kind of do a twirl every now and then. Do just a little curl.
Yeah, that's cute.
And it almost looks like a candy cane.
Right? It's really precious.
It really is. Kind of like you did on that one over there with that 4-inch ribbon. You just kind of curled it in. So this one. I'll do a little angle. I know y'all can't see what I'm doing because I'm doing it down below the table. That was rude. It's okay. I'll show you here in a second. Here we go. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna bring you back up for a second over here at Festive Creations. I'm back. Alright, look. So on the tails down here, I just cut them at an angle towards each other. And the other ribbon, I just kind of gave it a really soft curl in the end. But how fun is that?
So
I still
pretty.
need to, I hate to bring that in any further.
So what I like to do is I'll hold the rail like looking down at it so that my bow is pointed out or slightly up. Because when you're walking up to a door, you don't want to have your bow droopy. So for me, I'm short. Working over the table, it's kind of hard to see to make sure that the bow is pointed out. Anytime I finish my project, I always get it hung up and stand in front of it and then start adjusting. Because when you're working over the table, I mean...
It is a different view. and you guys at Festive Creations are used to that. Because I will hang it on the wall and then I'll go on the other side of my table and go, oh, wait a minute, I see something that I want to do.
Yep, and you just fix it.
Absolutely. Now, one of the biggest questions that I get asked, Carrie, is how do I hang it?
I knew you were going to say that. How do you hang it?
It is one of the biggest questions I get asked.
We have two different ways you can hang it. Some people ask for a hole to hang it from. We literally drill a hole at the top so you can add like a jute string or something, or we use mounting squares.
So this one has a mounting square? And it's definitely mounted.
And it hangs pretty well.
Yeah. Oh, you hot glue it too.
I do. So we have heat in Las Vegas. I do DAP glue on the mounting square and then kind of let it set.
Yes.
Because DAP is super fast.
Right.
And then I add hot glue around it just to make sure that
you double it.
Yeah. So the hot glue is gluing the wood to the mounting square where the DAP is the like sticky part of the mounting square to the wood.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be sure, because you don't want this going to some environment and then it's falling off and breaking. So.
And then I've also just taken the jute because this is nice thick wood. I'll take some 1/4-inch staples and I will staple jute rope here and here so it has like that curved.
Nice.
And I can even make it short enough so that they don't even see it.
Yeah.
Depending on where I put it here.
Nice.
So there's some options. But if you do need a hole in it or you prefer a hole in it, just let them know when you order it that you want a hole up at the top center. Easy peasy.
If you're going to use a staple, I would test it on a place where you're going to cover it with mesh.
Yes.
I've had staples go through because I had the wrong staples.
Yep. And once you staple it, guess what? You're going to poke a hole in that beautiful sign. Don't test that area. Go somewhere that's going to be covered up. Absolutely. That is so pretty. I'm telling you. All right, guys. Festive Creations, I have on, we're going to go do a mobile quick walkthrough. Okay. And then I think Gary and I are going to go get some lunch and hit the strip. But we're going to go Vegas, baby. We're in Vegas, but we're going to go hit the strip. Carrie, thank you so much for letting me play with your new kit. Yay. Yes, and like I said, if you guys joined us a little bit late, if this kit is gone because it is limited quantities, you can still get the rail and definitely have options to add very similar items to it. But the rail is still available on the website if the kit is gone or sold out.
Yes.
So, all right. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
I appreciate it. Hot Mesh Mom family, come see me. Come see me at Festive Creations by Stephanie.
Yep,
and you all, you gotta go check out Carrie and go follow her page.
Yes. Follow both of our pages.
Yes. Follow her. I follow her. You follow me. I don't know. We'll just have a big parade.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys. We're gonna go for a walkabout.
Thank you guys for being here, watching Stephanie create this, and I will see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this,
Stinking cute.
and I will see you tomorrow.